No sound. My bad. Yeah, maybe there's some buy entries setting up on gold. Yesterday, if you guys are on, I did say yesterday, right after I got off. Yesterday morning, right after I got off, I did say. This is my messy looking chart from yesterday. And when I got off yesterday, I said, you know, it could still hold the low. And it did. Yesterday was looking for buys in New York session. If you're on the stream 24 hours ago, like yesterday morning. And yeah, before I got off yesterday morning, I did say pullbacks, maybe pullbacks, holds the low. It could go up, work up, or hold the low. You could see it ended up breaking up, and it actually broke above 3,300, retested 3,300, went up. I was looking for buys last night too. This thing's pulling down now. That's good. Could look for entries on gold now that it's pulled back. Now that it's pulled back, you could look for entries. Market just gave a fat pullback, so this is good. Market just gave a really good pullback. You saw how it was pushing up there for a minute. Now it's pulling back. This is good. So you could look for entries now on gold. I'm entering gold right now. I entered on that pullback. 3308.93, 3309. I entered on that pullback. I like the way buys look for the morning personally. I'll explain first. You can maybe find some lower entries around 3305. 1 hour just rejected. I was looking at gold this morning. Looking at the structure here. Looking at the structure on gold. The high here. So I do want to see if we can make a low this morning. I do want to see, or today maybe. London, yeah, London made a nice push up. We've dropped the last couple of hours. So I want to see if the structure can hold. You might be able to see the structure. I'll show you guys. So I'll explain the setup again. It's just the structure right now that the market's going in. Pushed up, made this high. So we retraced. Probably get some bounces here. Time is it? 9. See what happens. See what happens in a bit. Maybe the structure holds. So like the idea here is we can see the flow of the market since yesterday. It was kind of slow and choppy in here, but it broke up, made this high, pulled back, made a higher high here. So potentially we could hold this low. We have a low here. Potentially we could hold that low, make a swing out. Potentially we could hold the low that came in. If this holds, that would be perfect. If this can hold all this, I mean, there is some accumulation happening here. The low's down here. But yeah, if you look at structure, that's what I'm looking at on gold today. For now. But maybe get some bounces. Let's see Ethereum doing. Is Ethereum moving too? Okay. I think Bitcoin's getting ready for a move. Bitcoin might be getting ready. There's been a lot of news. I've been seeing a lot of news circulate. Apparently next week, there's some big stuff happening. Where's the thing? Apparently, did I take a screenshot of it? I think I no, I didn't post it. Was it on this phone? Apparently, next week, I'm just finding it, I'm looking for it. Apparently a bill to buy 1 million Bitcoin will be introduced next week. Apparently. USA. Yeah, I saw this yesterday in the afternoon. Apparently next week. Yeah, gold, I'm looking for, you could look for entries even lower. Like, I'm looking at the 1 hour. Apparently next week. And what company bought this morning? And GameStop purchased some Bitcoin. Apparently as well. GameStop bought Bitcoin. That was this morning. I'm in entries on gold. I want to see if this 1 hour holds. We have like a break and retest potentially here on the 1 hour. Higher high structure. I'm going to look for some different entries. But I want to see if this break and retest can hold. If we can get some bounces from here. Yeah, GameStop bought like what, 4,000 Bitcoin? A lot of Bitcoin. Yeah, they bought like 500 million in Bitcoin. GameStop. Remember the GameStop whole, the GameStop saga. Oh, this is what? This is 21 minutes ago on Forbes. But it's Forbes right here. GameStop shares jumped 3%. GameStop shares jumped 3% after buying Bitcoin. Batch worth, they bought 4,000 Bitcoins. 4,700 Bitcoins. Wednesday morning, roughly at 109,000. At these prices, that many Bitcoin. Big purchase. GameStop. Just this morning. A few hours ago. Apparently it was. And then apparently next week, pull this up because I saw this yesterday. There's a few things I've seen and I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. You know, like Peter Griffin when he's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. What's this one? A bill to buy. Apparently. I don't know if you guys saw any of this. Yeah, This is all over the news, crypto news, Trump supports. This was said yesterday at the conference. There's a conference going on. It's today too. Look, even 2 hours. That was 2 hours ago. But there's a lot yesterday. Like, look, I don't even know what page this is, but I'll go on some of the other pages. This is just recent. This was 3 hours ago. Senator Loomis revealed, so Senator Loomis revealed that Trump favors a bill proposing the purchase of 1 million Bitcoin. Yeah, I know what gold's doing. I'm watching the price. I see it. This was at the Vegas event. So that's interesting. Apparently next week. Rumor has it. A lot of other pages posted this too. What's this? Oh, there's the bill. Here it is. Here. I don't even know how to find this. Right here. The Bitcoin Act of 2024. This woman, Senator Loomis, she's the one that trying to push that. See, the Department of Treasury must purchase 1 million Bitcoins over a 5-year period and hold the Bitcoins in trust for the United States. You can look for lower entries on gold. It may react around the 3305 area. I want to see what happens for New York session. It's still early. It's 9 a.m. It could hold on the 1 hour. So the plan with that bill, there's another bill too. This isn't the only bill. There's another one. But this one's to buy 1 million Bitcoins. Which would be most of the remaining, if you look at the supply right now, there's 19.87 million Bitcoins out. Some of those are lost forever. Out of 21 million. So they would only have the next 5 years to be able to do that type of purchasing. I don't think that you can't just accumulate 1 million Bitcoin like that. Like you see these people purchasing. GameStop just bought 4,000 Bitcoin for 513 million. That's 4,000 Bitcoin, 4,700 Bitcoin. They want to buy 1 million Bitcoin. That's a big difference, you know. Yeah, gold could still react. Don't be scared, you know. I like to not always be fearful if I have a plan. Maybe it holds. Could have gave you lower entries too there. Could have been if you grabbed lower entries, you'd be in profit right now. It's coming back though. Listen to me today. Yeah, Trump supports it. 1 million Bitcoins. 1 million Bitcoins. So GameStop, think about the difference there in numbers. How much would that be? Think about 4,000 versus 1 million. Still gotta get 900,000, 996,000 more Bitcoins. Yeah, so they want to, like, realistically, with, you know, 19.81, unless someone's willing, unless, like, it's interesting. What else? There's more though. There's more stuff I saw. I took some screenshots on my phone. This is one thing I saw. Where else? Cointelegraph. Okay, here it was. See, Cointelegraph posted it. Apparently. We'll go watch that. What's that? Crypto. We could just go on Twitter and find it anywhere. Yeah, I just swept the low. But still, it could be accumulating. Let's watch this. It's some wicks rejecting. I mean, if you're scalping, if you want to scalp, some of you guys might have been able to get some better entries. It just pushed up into profit. See if we can get another push up. See if we can get a good, better push. Pay attention to this. This is apparently rolling out. If you don't know, I mean, I've talked about it the last like 3 days, so most of you guys probably know. I've been talking about it every day. It's happening this week. Most of you guys know if you've been tuned in. I've talked about it like every day, so I'm not gonna talk a lot about it. You know, we know this is going on right now, this week. So we've been talking about that on the sessions last couple of days, even at the beginning of the week. So there's a lot of like things like this. For instance, she's there speaking. You can see. We'll pull that up. Gold. I know it was looking interesting there. Pulled back and it's fluctuating. Pretty cool stuff happening though. Look at this, like GameStop. Same week of the Bitcoin conference and everything. Supposedly before next week. Apparently next week this is happening. Apparently, from what I've been researching and seeing all over Twitter. Apparently it's starting next week. Apparently. I've been seeing it all over Twitter since last night. If that happens, if USA buys Bitcoin, like, and starts that, like, that's gonna catapult Bitcoin to like 200k or 120k real quick. 120 real quick, you know. Stablecoin bills are going to pass. Like, remember, like, I mean, a lot of you guys don't remember. You might have not been in crypto 7 years ago, 8 years ago, 9 years ago. But this wasn't happening. This is like, these were like mythical things at one point. Just like 100k, the price of 100,000 was once like a mythical price. What else let's say here? Looking at gold. Yeah, it's not sticking at the moment. Like the 5 minute came up, just 5 minutes pulling down. Had a nice push up there. If it can push up again, still kind of early. I know we have a big day today. This is the only setup I see for now. If we're looking at New York session, maybe the next hour or two. If the market can give a reaction here, it's pretty much like a break and retest. The structure looks pretty good. We're still above 3,300. $3,300, 3,305. Still above that area. I wonder what happens after this Bitcoin conference. What did today announce? Some people are selling all their bitcoins. Some companies are buying bitcoins. It's an interesting stage. You got companies like GameStop buying at $109,000. I'll follow the big money. I mean, I don't know who Crypto Beast is, you know? Like, I'll follow the money. I'll listen to like this type of stuff. This is like, okay, intriguing. Come on, gold. Bounce up. We need it to bounce up to like 32.12. What else? Oh yeah, I posted it in Discord. You guys probably saw, right? Trump media. This is on CNBC as well. Apparently Trump media said it's raising 2.5. This is yesterday as well. There's a lot of stuff coming out since yesterday. And we have, again, this going on. We can live stream this. Oh, day one. Oh wait. Oh, I didn't know that. I haven't watched anything. I just been seeing like what people have been saying in posts. Day one. Yeah, it's a 9-hour event. You could go watch day one. There's a big 9 hours of stuff. You can go on Twitter and see clips of things. Gold's trying to go up. It's fighting. I want to see if it can push up back to kind of where it was, maybe 33.11, 32.12 to close. Let's close that out. I don't know. I feel like something's coming. Every other month, it's like more and more progression. Sounds like things are getting closer. Apparently there's a Ethereum. Did you guys hear also the Ethereum treasury? Okay, yeah, there's a few things. Ethereum treasury, I saw that. Actually, a lot of things. A lot of things. I'll show you. So we know this. This is like a minute clip. We'll play this, but before we play that, okay, Fidelity, VanEck. I think some people said that yesterday as well. BlackRock bought more Ethereum. That's always good. More accumulation of Ethereum as Bitcoin is all-time highs pretty much. Ethereum lower, Bitcoin higher. Good stuff to see. There's a lot of Ethereum activity going on just on the chain, addresses. You have this. You should look into this. Something's coming, something's coming, something's coming. A lot of news in the last 24 hours. A lot of GameStop, this. Apparently the micro strategy, as it says here, the micro strategy of Ethereum has emerged. Sharplink Gaming announces 425 million private placement to initiate Ethereum treasury strategy. This is a company on the NASDAQ. Interesting. If you read this, ETH will serve as the company's primary treasury reserve asset. Yeah, no, gold's not giving us that sting yet. Just like it pulled back quick, it could do that. It's setting up potentially on the 1 hour. It's only 9:30 right now. Market just opened for stocks. So if it does it like 3305, 3300 area is like the lowest I could see this coming. Like it just tapped 3305. Might be like yesterday. Might take a bit if it's gonna give a reaction. If not, it's like I said yesterday. It's the same. It was similar to yesterday. It's what we were looking at yesterday, or the situation we were in yesterday. I did even say wait till end of London session yesterday. You might see some more price movement up. It doesn't look bad on the 1 hour still. Doesn't look bad on the 1 hour still. Yeah, a lot of news emerged, like more than what I'm gonna go over on the session. We'll probably talk more tonight and tomorrow about some stuff as it comes up too, because yesterday was day 1. Today's day 2. You still have some big speakers. Even here, what's this? Day 2. Let's see what this is real quick. Yeah, 3300, 3305 is still holding. We could still get bullish reactions this morning. Okay, begins. All right, there you go. Hour and 38 minutes from now. So today JD Vance, Michael Saylor, I think speaks, Donald Trump Jr. See what else emerges, but honestly, like, from what this is pretty big alone. This morning, a lot of stuff that happens really quickly. It's all of a sudden boom, boom, boom. Apparently they want to sell off some gold reserves in the future, near future. Apparently that's what America wants to do. Another apparently. We got a lot of those rumors. It seems like a lot of the rumors have come true though over time. Like if you've stood the test of time to study Bitcoin and crypto, it seems like a lot of rumors and things that couldn't have seemed to have been true coming more and more, you know, truer. Does that make sense? It's like 100K, right? That'll never happen. It's like, oh, now it's the longest. It's things like that. Those types. 1.100K will never happen. Now it's trading above 100K. Or countries will never buy it. Now countries are buying it and holding it as a asset. Things that, you know, over time I've been like, that'll never happen. You know, mythical things coming more and more true. So you gotta give gold some breathing room. It's volatile right now. It's still in this zone, like break and retest. If I go line chart, I'll show you. So I'd like to see if we still get a reaction. I'm pretty impressed with Bitcoin. Not gonna lie, after 10 years in it, it's pretty impressive. Especially when the stock market was going crazy. I honestly thought when the stock market was going crazy and everything, I honestly thought Bitcoin was gonna go down more. It was kind of impressive, to say the least. Like when the stocks were going crazy, like the whole tariffs thing, it's pretty impressive how it held its value through all that time, all that chaos. It's still held. Like if you look at every other crypto, you know, yeah, there were things that pumped and such, but if you held on to every crypto, if you held on as a value, as a store of value, nothing held value like Bitcoin during all the tariffs and stuff. Come on, gold. Keeps giving those bounces, not reacting. Still 935. That was what's been impressive to see this year. Was through all the chaos, how it held its value. Through all the chaotic times. So one thing maybe some of you guys noticed, I noticed it. I even, on sessions back in those days, we even talked about it. There were some sessions I even said, it's interesting how it's still 80,000 while everything's going so crazy. There's even through all the chaotic times here, there was still value being held. Like it was still 80,000 a coin, 90,000, high 70s. It's interesting. There was still demand in there. Now you have a lot of positive news coming out. More and more companies buying. It's interesting. Now higher prices too. Like more people are entering the game. Tesla already holds Bitcoin. They've never sold. They've always been holding. Now GameStop entering the space publicly. Ethereum is these ETFs. That's good. We want to see ETFs. We want to see ETFs scooping up in BlackRock. That's good for us. Yeah, yesterday, today, there's been some big Ethereum buys today. But Ethereum just went through its upgrade like 20 days ago, too. Remember that. Don't forget. Ethereum had an upgrade 20 days ago. If you feel like you missed out on Bitcoin, I mean, a $4,000 or $5,000 Ethereum is still possible, right? Maybe even beyond that. It's still, I've always said, even when we were bearish, when we were down here, I've said it's still the second largest crypto in the world. When it comes down to it, it's like, yeah, you can always look for the 100x's, the 10x's, the 20x's, but we buy the value. You know, rather buy number 2 than number 222 personally. You know, I rather pick the better horse, the horse that, you know, think of it like that. It's like Apple stock. Think about traditional finance firm. Come on, gold. It's giving those pushes. I keep seeing. I have it here on my monitor too. It literally was coming back right there. Bugger. I see it here on my monitor. Man. $5 5-minute candles. Man. I saw that. It was pushing up right there. I literally was looking at my monitor. And it pushed right back down. It doesn't want to break above that 3309, 3310. It gives us reactions. Let's see if that happens again. Looks like it's coming down to 3300. It's not really holding the zone for now. This is the big news for Ethereum. I saw that reaction on gold. I saw it spike up there, but quickly came down. Would have been in profit there. If 33, like I said, for 3305, 3300 doesn't hold, maybe a couple hours. If not, it's the only setup I see for the morning. kind of like yesterday. Yesterday we were looking for buys New York. Today was looking for buys coming in here. It's not holding. I have entries at like 3308, 3309 on gold at the moment. Yeah, my entries on gold are at 3309 and 3308. Not holding. I still have those entries open. Down a couple hundred at the moment. We'll see. I'm gonna close my entries. It could come back though. Like usually when I close my entries, it's literally the next entry. Typical. It's at 3,300. I'm gonna hold my positions until I hit my max risk. Like I don't have a stop loss. I don't trade with one personally. I trade until I hit my max risk. So if this thing goes to like takes out the low, like if it takes out this low, then I'll close my trade. Might take a couple hours to do that. If that happens, then I'll close my trade. If it takes out this low down here, I'm still holding my entries. I'm gonna take more entries at the moment actually too. I'm still gonna hold my entries until I hit my max risk for the day. Yesterday's trades played out good. If you held yesterday's trades, you could have been in big profit. If you held yesterday's entries, today's entry is not doing as good as yesterday's setup. Was looking like a nice buy coming early into New York. The only other thing you have is this low that price is testing. It looked like a nice buy coming into New York. That's why I started the session early too. It looked clean coming into early New York. You could still hold this low. Price could still come up and hold this low on the 1 hour. You could still potentially hold this low. If not, there'd probably be a setup after FOMC later today. I've been looking for buys since yesterday morning. Like I was looking for buys yesterday morning. I was looking for buys last night. And as long as, you know, for me, the structure on gold for this low, if that holds, you could still push back above where we were later today. If not, where does it go? Depends on market later today. If not, could come all the way down to here. That would probably be with the news later today. Yeah, it doesn't look like that setup's sticking today, guys. Gonna have to take one on the chin like that. All it has is this low now. So if you're looking for like a recovery setup or a re-entry, it could potentially spring back from the low and go back. It's retesting 3,300 at the moment. What was I looking at? Again, I explained what I was looking at. Before we entered, as we entered again. It was simple structure, highs, break, retest, rejection. Market looked like it was accumulating. I explained that stuff there. It looked like we were getting a bit of accumulation phase. Market just ran those, so it could try to bounce back to where it was in the next bit. I've been seeing sells on gold. Why I haven't been selling gold? Because the only plays I've been seeing are buys, personally, coming into the times I go on the charts. Like yesterday, I came on the charts, saw buys. Last night, I was on the charts late, saw buys around here. Today, the times I come on the charts, it's kind of what the market's presenting me for the moment. Right, like, it was looking like buys coming into the time I was jumping on the charts. Maybe it could have held, it didn't hold. Still looking like maybe there's one more buy setup. You know, I haven't been seeing any sell setups for the times I go on the charts. Usually I'm on New York hours or pre-London, going into London session. 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. The buy could still hold that 1 hour low. Like it could bounce back and there could be like a break even point, a smaller loss, maybe even some profits if it comes all the way back. But it could bounce back to where it was if it holds this low. Yeah, crypto's exploding. Well, Ethereum's exploding. Gold's, meh. It's always like that for me. My crypto bags pump. My gold, nope. That's all I see today. I'm just trading what I see. Again, you could potentially get some bounces. Like I even said, 3,300 could potentially hold. 3,305, 3,300. Yeah, that might have been the setup. I saw buys coming into here, so it made sense. Like, it looked pretty clear. It just didn't stick. So not everything's going to hold, but there could still be a setup there. And so if you're scalping, you're taking frequent trades, it's better to be lower risk. If you're trying to do flips, you're looking for 1 trade a week, 2 trades a week, a couple trades, like spreading it out through the week. Like even if you flip doing a scalp, you're not always trying to progressively flip with scalps doing high risk. Flipping accounts is usually higher risk. It looked like buys coming into the session, like it was clear, but it didn't hold. It looked like buys around 33.10, 33.08. It looked like it was setting up for a buy. It looked clear. Market broke up. It looked like a clear buy setup, right? That's why I took it. You can see there was even that 1 hour rejection. I liked the way it looked coming into the time it was coming into. I liked to maybe see if it would bounce up, give a push up, right? It looks clear, right? I even explained why I was taking that trade. Now it's at this low. Now, you know, it hit that low. It could potentially hold the low. So in here, it looked like it was going for buys to maybe give a bigger push up, some stronger close, but we didn't get that. That's the play I look for a lot in New York. That usually, like yesterday market was dropping into New York and it looked like it was giving buys yesterday. So kind of the same thing, but you could see this was literally, yeah, same thing pretty much. This was dropping coming into here. It was starting to go sideways, so I saw buys in here. It didn't stick. It would have been perfect. It would have been, this would have been clean. Like literally this is pretty clean. It didn't stick. Ended up breaking down. You can see it even kind of sideways. Like, so this is what I'll usually look for this in this time. When I got on, if I see this, like at the time I got on or around these times, I'll look for the buy. It'll usually stick. It'll usually be there and it'll usually stick. So if you go back to January, you study the sessions, there's been a setup like this a lot. It may bounce back. Like, again, to my knowledge of trading and from my experience, so just understand, if it's either this low holds and it goes up or the low doesn't hold. That's what you have for the day. We don't have to sit on the charts for the next 3 hours and watch it. It's either going to hold that low or just break down and not hold the low. So that's the play I'm looking for. I'm looking to see if the low holds. If it doesn't, it is what it is, just like a lot of other sessions, but you could potentially get a bounce back. It maybe comes back for us. Let's see. I'm still in my entries. See, I could probably take a smaller loss if I want. You know, it's at 33.04. Much different than the 90s. But I know gold, I've been in this situation before. So when I trade on my own, like experiences like this, situations like this, I usually put myself in, right? So the way I trade on my own, the way, that's why I teach a lot. There's one thing trading, and there's one thing helping others be profitable and trade for others as well. It's two different things. So how I trade on my own and how I trade is just the experiences I'm used to putting myself into. This might seem bad. You guys are probably looking at it like, oh my gosh, drawdown, what the hell is going on? I see the chat. I'm used to it. I'm used to it. That's why I don't share all my experiences and everything I buy and even all the cryptos and stocks and things that I buy, because if I did, people would go crazy experiencing the things that I do. But I live to tell the stories and educate from the experiences. Like, I share a lot of my experiences and the things I do inside my inner circle with crypto. But I don't even share everything, because if I did, it would be, one, super boring. It would be super boring for me. Like, I don't want to do that all. That's not, I trade for freedom, right? One, it would be super boring. Two, it would be just super stressful. Trading's already a stressful job as it is, right? So if you guys see me trading, just know, like, I'm trading how I trade. You can follow along or just be here to learn, right? None of this is financial advice. None of it is financial advice. So remember that. Even with the crypto plays, like, I don't think some of you guys would be able to stomach the things. Some of them. When you get to a high level, maybe you'll understand. When you get to a high level, you'll understand, because it's the same. So think about the same. So think about some of you guys on $500 accounts, $1,000 accounts, this and that, trying to go 10x, trying to get to 6 figures, whatever. It's stressful for you, right? You guys have stressful days, right? You guys have emotions. You guys are human, right? We're all human, right? We can feel. Oh yeah, I feel that. Yeah. So think about when you guys blow your accounts, or you guys, you have a bad month. You have, like, think about. So multiply that times like 10, 20, right? Like I said, it could come back. 3,300 held. It's looking fine. You guys need to breathe sometimes. Scare me. Still holding the structure on the 1 hour, right? I entered more buys as it went down, because I'm just used to that. I'm used to being in situations like this and re-entering and knowing it'll come back. Like, I just trust it enough, because I've been in these situations too many times. Like, I've been in this situation fucking hundreds of times. So I've been in the situation of the drawdown, taking new entries and it coming back, and I'm in the blue. I've been, like, if it can come back to 3308, I'll be happy. If it can come back to 3308, it just did. I'll probably close those entries. I have an entry at 3309.24, 3308.93, 3308, 3304, and 3302. I took a couple entries, not as many good ones as I could have. Fuck, like, it could have just been, fuck. That would have been, you see that comeback though? Gold will always come back too. Like, gold, like, I don't want to say always, but majority of the time it will come back. Like, it will usually come back to your entry, close to it, to where you could get out break even, smaller loss, or manage the position fast like that, it'll do that a lot. Like that might have looked bad for a moment there, but you could see how quickly it came back, and I could have like exited real quick and readjusted the position, re-entered the position if I want. Like gold, that's why I trade gold, and that's why I think I became profitable with gold, was because of just kind of understanding it and be able to control my emotions with it. It's different when you're doing things live in front of like hundreds of people, thousands of people at times. Because this like price action used to, so the low, it has a wick. It's just a wick. It's not like a confirmation, but we know it did grab liquidity there. I didn't close my trades, thankfully. Usually when I'm liquidity, it means buy. So this first area didn't stick. It might try to go back. Yeah, usually when I'm liquidity, it's like a buy. It's like a perfect entry. It's usually like a perfect entry if I'm like about to take a loss or close to it. Yeah, some of those times. It's just a wick rejection. We need, yeah, it's just a wick. The 30-minute looks kind of promising. 1 minute's been trending up a bit. 30-minute looks kind of promising. It might stick, might go back up. Like I said, I wasn't just saying that stuff by random, like that it could come back. Like the stuff I'm saying isn't by random. I'm not saying when it was going down, when it was down here looking fucking red, like that, the idea of it bouncing back, it could come back to where we were, wasn't, it's not random. It's just a lot of scenarios where I've been there a lot of times where it's in this situation. It looks like on the 1 hour, I'm even looking at my phone on the 1 hour. Even the 1 hour doesn't look bad still. Yeah, even the 1 hour doesn't look so bad. Might have to hold this. Me, I might, depending on like the 1 hour doesn't look bad still. It's gonna be a holder. I'm gonna hold it for a bit. It's back in my zone. Would you look at that? It's right back in the zone. What do you know? Maybe it sticks. It didn't. The first kind of area didn't stick, but the 1 hour could. Stay patient, folks. Patience pays. Turn the music up. What is this? Lana Del Rey. Summertime sadness. Let's get sad together, guys. Let's get sad. Maybe gold can pump. Silver. Oh, divergence. These look interesting. 30-minute looks interesting. I would like to see gold flip back up in the next couple hours. It's gonna take a couple hours, unless like it just moves really quickly like it did not too long ago. Another like $5 move up. Might take a couple hours. I still like it's still holding what I saw. Why? Because the low's holding. The structure's still technically holding. Remember what I said at the beginning? This low, this high. If this holds, we could potentially get a stronger move up, or I would say at least back to like 33.10, 33.11, where we were when we started, where we got that push up, like when I was in profit. It's trying to work 3300. I still like what I see, but maybe for the next couple hours, if it goes back up, try to exit. I'm gonna do the same thing. That's gold for you. Gold can come back if you ever get, or like, it's good to practice, not try to get right to the big numbers at first. Maybe practice with small numbers so you can gain control, emotional control, some stability of like gauging drawdowns even, and going through situations like that even with small entries. Gold will come back a lot, especially if you're scalping it. So I think for the next couple of hours, guys, it's looking and seeing if the structure can hold on the 1 hour. 3,300. It looks like the market's really respecting even like 32.95 for some reason, just below 3,300. I think for the next couple hours, because you saw that it just gave a strong bullish reaction. So next couple hours, it's just seeing if that low sticks, if price can push up, give a move back up. It's still kind of in my zone, a little bit below my zone. A little bit below. If it can push back up, then that's good. Bitcoin just in. Every other hour, I'm getting a notification. Bitcoin hits 108,000. Bitcoin hits 109,000. 108,000. 109,000. 108. 109. Just got another notification. That's it. All I see for gold, still, it could try to come back again, just like it did. It just had that crazy bounce back. Happy I didn't close at a loss there. Maybe you can have another bounce back in the next couple of hours. We're not going to stay on for a couple hours. We'll probably wrap it up in like the next 30 minutes. I was coming back there. It was looking sweet there for a minute. Guys, everyone who's commented on here, I've given access to the indicator, to the tool. Everyone who's commented on here, some usernames like this username I can't find unless you edited it. There's a few new usernames that I cannot find that don't pop up when I search for them, but everyone who's commented on here, some of you commented twice and you have access. It won't let me give you another access. Some of you guys have commented twice, and I've put, I've added everybody who's commented here is added to the tool. There might be 2 or 3 of you that commented on here. If you message me somewhere else, then you're not, like, you have to just comment on here in school. Anyone who's DM'd me on Discord or Instagram or put in the chats, I didn't see any of that. So if you commented on here, some usernames, like, I'm not finding it. Maybe you misspelled it. I'll try after this, but gold still looks good for buys, guys. I'm still sticking to my plan for the day and my gut. Still sticking to my gut until you guys know. You guys already know if you follow me. It's either fold or hold for me. Set and forget. What's that strat? Is set and forget, you know? you know what they say, set and forget. You know? That guy sets and forgets it for sure. You know? That's what I'm doing. Come on, baby. Push. Come back for me today. Even the 4 hour looks decent because there's like an engulfing candle right here that we're retesting. Set and forget, son. Maybe now we can put stop losses. Now that we have some, like, I would say under the low. Looks like we're holding the low. Yeah, I've given like 190 people access. 190 something people. So I've given access to it. The tool. I've given access to it. Look at right here. Look at maybe like 190, 184 people. A lot of you guys have access. went one by one through here. If he didn't comment on here, well, the other name looks familiar. I think I might add. I'm gonna do it after the session. Come back for me, son. Time is it? I'm going to the gym at 11. I'm going to the gym at 11, so we need this to stick so I can be fucking pumping at the gym. Pumping profits too. Go for me. The 4 hour doesn't look bad. You have that engulfing candle there. Retested, fully came back to the low. Could stick. Remember what I said when it was down here looking terrible? That's like your last lifeline, you know? Sometimes you have your lifeline, you know? And for me, it's usually a low. For me, the lifeline's usually a low. It's like, it's all right. It's either going to hold this low or it's GG's. For me, the low can be like the lifeline, you know, the final lifeline for price. It's like the final lifeline at times. Maybe, like I said, what time is it? 10. I said a bit ago, it might take a couple hours to maybe stick and hold, because 1 hour rejecting, maybe 30 minutes. What's going on the fiver here? Ooh, we just made a high. It'll keep breaking. We need this to break up and make a higher high here. It's not looking bad. It's not looking as bad as it might have a bit ago. Maybe I should have just got on at 9:30 as usual. It's not looking that bad. The 1 hour just needs to finish bullish, but has some fucking time on it. 52 minutes left. Doesn't look bad, kids. We might be all right. It might be all right. We might. I say might, all right? I say everything with the possibility of things I have to, all right? So might be all right. Oh, dirt. There it is. I'm right here. Got something in my eye. It might be all right. It's a long one today. It's trying to come back, so looking more bullish to me. We got, like I said, a couple hours to see what happens. The low so far kind of holding. You get those pushes up. Maybe just take some profit, call it a day if you swing into the blue. Or if you're trying to be like me. Time is it? It's 10 a.m. 10:09. Bugger. 10:09. We got 10:30 coming up. We're sitting like ducks right now, watching it. I need this thing to go back to 33.10, 33.09, 33.10. It looks like it can to me. That's why, like, if it was showing me like it couldn't, If it was showing me like it couldn't, I wouldn't be sitting here watching it the way I am. So showing a willingness to maybe want to go back, react. Maybe it's 10, so after 10:30. Between 10:30 and end of London session. Maybe it's an FOMC thing. Oh, we don't have to project it that high, but that's if the 1 hour holds. Like it could. Oh, come on. Look for a bounce back. See if the area and the low. It's the low. Like I see structure with the low. The low. Maybe the low holds. Yeah, if you you gotta go in school, comment your TradingView username. There's a post I did. Where was it? In Blueprints. If you go to Blueprints, go to Blueprints in school. You'll see this. You'll see this post in school under Blueprints. Under Blueprints there. 4 days ago, most recent post. Comment your TradingView username. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go to the gym and see where gold's at after the gym. That's it. See if the low sticks. It's not giving me a lot right now, so it needs time. Structure could still hold. You could watch it for the next bit. Still in that area. If it comes back to 33.10, I'll get out. Like 33.09, 33.10, I'll get out of gold. If it does that in the next couple hours, I'll get out of the trades that I'm in. Some strong coffee. If it goes down until the afternoon, like you'd be looking for buys probably FOMC or after FOMC. Like if it goes down and keeps dropping till for the day. It's FOMC. Someone said in the chat. FOMC meeting minutes, yeah. It's FOMC meeting minutes, not FOMC day, but I mean, like that's later. I mean, meeting minutes, it'll have impact, but it's they talk, like they just talk about the recent meeting that they had, provide some details, but like if the market's dropping until then, if it keeps dropping until FOMC meeting minutes, maybe after, like it's, the buys can come after FOMC, potentially. It's meeting minutes today. Watch the low. If the low doesn't hold, you just have to watch the market, how it trades into FOMC. If it's still bearish into FOMC and it hasn't made much bullish movement, then I think FOMC would trigger some bullish movement afterwards. If it's still looking like it could be setting up for buys. But if that low, if market goes under, if market, takes all this out, and it's probably buys after FOMC. If it goes back to 33.10, 33.09, like close to there, I'll close the trades that I'm in. But still in buys on gold. Still looking to see if it could swing up for the morning, maybe the next couple of hours. Probably going to wrap it up soon. I'm going to hold my trades. It's 10:15. Just going to hold them out. Yeah, I'll add when I get off. I'm gonna get off soon, just to give the market some breathing room. I don't like when I'm in trades that I'm just gonna forget. I don't like to always just stare at the charts and be glued to them. It's either gonna give me my move or not. So I'm positioned in it well enough now that, you know, the low's been tapped into. It could react up, hold that low. So we need some time. We need some time. Let's see the 5-minute. Yeah. Up. 3,300 holding so far. We need you to push. There's a low here. We swept all this. Took out this liquidity. Ran up, made a high. Higher high. We have the 1 hour low here. So yeah, it could still swing out of this. It could still try to swing out of this. Doesn't look bad, even though there was some bad price action. I mean, some drawdown. Right now, what time is it? Bitcoin's dropping. The Bitcoin, I'm probably gonna watch that today. Probably starts soon. It's a nice day out. Day 2. It starts in a bit. It's like starts in like a bit over an hour. Yeah, so for this morning's analysis, guys, we're gonna wrap it up in a bit. You want to see if this low holds for the day. It could trade into it pretty much where we reacted, like 3,300 or lower. I have some high entries and some low entries on gold. And I'm looking for it to swing back to that 33.10, potentially even higher if the 1 hour really holds soon. So I'm gonna give it some time. I'm gonna give the market some time because that's what it needs right now. I'm in entries on gold. I have buys on gold. I'm gonna hold it for the next couple of hours and just see if this low holds, if we get a bounce back up. I'm gonna wrap it up soon. Probably come back on in 2-3 hours just to see where things are at, maybe, or maybe closer to FOMC. It's FOMC meeting minutes. It's not FOMC, so we'll see. We gotta give the market a couple hours here. This 40 minutes till this hourly closes, so this needs like maybe 2 hours to get some movement. Maybe the next hour or two, because it is about 10:30 now. So in like 2 hours, we'll have close to end of London session. Well, end of London session will be finished in 2 hours. So we got the low. Low could potentially hold. See if it holds for the morning. That's all I really see today. I'm in buys. Going to be holding them. Like I said, that's my plan for the next couple hours. See if it can swing back. We've been bearish since like 5 in the morning. We've been dropping into these hours. This is usually, if you're familiar with sessions, like we've usually looked for buys like this around these times. Bitcoin's dropping. There was good scalping opportunities to get in and out. But I think if the hourly closes stronger in like 40 minutes, then next hour could go up. Or even during this hour, it could try to go back. Like this hour could try to go back up where it was, like 3309, 3310. You could possibly close around there if it goes back to like 3309, 3310. See if the zones hold. Yesterday, what I said held. If you were on yesterday's session, 24 hours ago, everything I said yesterday held. But yeah, for the morning, not going to sit here and stay glued to the charts. Going to just let the setup play out and see what happens. Going to give it some breathing room. I'm locked and loaded in it. So I'm going to hold it maybe for a little bit here and see if it can come back. I don't like gluing myself to that chart. I want to give it some breathing room. Get the day going here. Oh, right as I say that, it does a little. Right as I say that, it pulls up a bit. Yeah, right as I say that, it pulled up a little bit. Oh, a little bit more now, but evidently enough. Maybe I have to get off for it to. Maybe it needs some. Maybe it doesn't like me watching it. Maybe I gotta. 1 hour doesn't look bad still. It's trying to stir. If it pushes, like I said, if it goes like 3309, 3308, if you can push in profit, if you go back in profits, try to exit with that, try to close with the bag. I think it'll still give you that movement. Like look at the 1 hour. Gave a good reaction down there at the bottom. Last 30 minute looks all right. 5 minutes looking better. We gotta play a game. Where's the dollar at right now? I think time is of the essence with this one. That's why. So I'm gonna get off a little earlier and give it some time. Give it like an hour or two. Maybe I think in the next hour, like keep an eye on it. Check up, like keep an eye on it. Give it some breathing room. We got full eyes locked on this thing. I'm gonna go on a walk. I'm gonna go on a walk, see where it's at during the walk. Come back to me. Gotta give it a little tap, a little flick. I'll just flick a bit. Tell the Forex gods to blow it up a bit. Give it a little, you know. Look at my Dyson. Power. Turn the air on. Oh, that worked a little bit. I'm joking. Yeah, like keep an eye on it. Like it's trying to come back. See, there was rejection, wick rejection. If this candle closes bullish, the next one, there's wick rejection. This candle's turning bullish, but it's not closed bullish. If it closes bullish, then the next one should go up. Go up, you little bugger. This one's a fighter. This one's a fighter, she is. This one's a fight. This one's a fighter, lad. Oh, laddie, this one's a fighter. She's got some fight in her. This one's a tough one, lad. Hey, she pulls and fights this one. She's got some bite. Hi, lad. This one's a fight. This one's a fighter, she is. Aye. This one's got some pull in her. Hi, lad. Hi, lad. This one's got some fight in her, laddies. She's got the old wooden knee. She's fucking... Need me a fucking pint and a cigarette for this one, lad. Need me a fucking... What am I training today? Legs. Today's gonna be legs, yeah. Legs. Feel strong. Let's see. I'm gonna run. Well, I run every day, and then I do kickboxing, and then I do weight training. So I run, then I do... Laddie. Lad. She's trying to push, she is, lad. I run every day, and then I do kickboxing, and then... Well, not every day. I only train weights 3 times a week. I only do weight training 3 times a week. So weights... But you can ask Leo. He didn't even go through like the full workout either. The way we train weights is good. We use a lot of our body too. You only need to train weights like 3 times a week, but you got to be efficient. I run, and then I do kickboxing, and then I do weight training. Oi, laddie. Go fucking... Legs are best. Legs are the best. Helps with a lot of things. Helps with testosterone too. When you work out your legs, you gotta work out your legs. It's huge. Yeah, don't skip legs. When I first started training, I wasn't doing a lot of legs, but now my legs look totally different. My legs look completely different than what they did like 3 months ago. Huge difference. There we go, lad. The Loch Ness Monster has returned. Why don't I move to Dubai? Literally having a conversation about that last night. Probably. I want to go like September, October. I want to make an investment out there. So I actually want to invest out there. Well, crypto, waiting for some more crypto pump. Convert the crypto to property. Yeah, Dubai, that's coming. That's on the checklist, bucket list, vision list, life list. this year, within the next year, by 2026. By 2026, I want to move on that. Get something in Dubai, somewhere around there. Abu Dhabi. I'll be going out there. I think Dubai is the move soon. By 2026. That's my vision. That's my goal. See, I've been talking about it. I've been speaking about it the last couple months, so it'll happen. Oh well, gold. Look at gold trying to go back for us. It's gonna take a bit. I don't have a Bitcoin password. It wouldn't be necessarily like there's opportunity everywhere. If you understand why I would be wanting to move out there, do something out there, it's because there's opportunity evolving around there. What will it be 4 or 8 years from now? How much will some of those things be worth? Yeah. Gold, if this 1 hour can close bullish, then we should get a push up. You guys can see what it's doing. It's fluctuating a lot. Trying to go up. Like I said, analysis stays the same. Maybe Dubai, we'll see. It's a fighter today. If, like I said, those pushes up, if you guys are trying to get out, those pushes up could always be beneficial when it does that, because it's fluctuating a lot. It hasn't confirmed. It's just rejecting next candles. It'll take a couple hours, like I said, if it's going to move up. Bitcoin liquidating some stuff right now from the looks of it. Bitcoin going for some liquidations from the looks of her. Gold's fine. It's doing the same thing. Gold's just fluctuating. It's accumulating. Like, it's going to go up and down. Kind of like yesterday, if you guys remember yesterday. But it still looks good. Still looks all right. Hold or fold. That's the motto. Let's see what some of these cryptos at today. A red day. Oh, Ton's up. Ton's up. Damn. Was there news for Ton? Telegram coin. Ton's up. Everything looks like everything I have here. Well, my watch list is down except for Ton. Ton moved a lot today. Damn, big day for Ton. Is there news on that? Telegram coin? Telegram coin really moved. Damn. Must have been news. Telegram coin pumped. It's a red day, and that's the only thing that's up here on my watch list, so must have been some news. Come on, gold. Yeah. It'll push up, I think. Give it some breathing room. It's one of those. It's a fighter. Some setups take longer. I still like it. Still sticking with it. Still holding on my buys. It's coming back, baby. It's trying to come back. Time we got. All right, but I'm going to wrap it up for the morning. I have a few entries. I have an entry at 3308, 3309, and lower, 3304, 3302, 3305, scattered around, 3303. Hopefully you guys are able to get some low entries. I entered a bit early, but it can come back still if the 1 hour sticks. Try to see if you can exit. If it comes back to like 3309, 3310, give it a couple hours. I'm going to hold. I'm going to hold probably till the end of London session, like I said. But I'm going to wrap it up for the morning. See if this thing can push up in the next hour and 24 minutes. See what happens the next hour and 24 minutes. See what happens in the next hour and 24 minutes. If it can push up in that time, we could probably get some profit on it. Probably close an entry out next hour, 24 minutes to 2 hours. I think we'll be able to get out of it in the next bit of time, hour to 2 hours. If you're in entries, if you got any entries. Like I said, if it goes to like 3309, 3310, I'll close. Keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. I'm going to wrap it up for the morning. We'll be on later. Or maybe even in a couple hours just for an update to see where things are at. Needs some time though. It needs like an hour and 23 minutes to 2 hours-ish from the looks of it here. If it's going to give us that confirmation and move up. Let's see. Let's see. It's trying to come back. Trying to. We got a fighter today. This thing's fighting, won't push. Needs to close bullish this candle. If this candle closes bullish, then next candle will be stronger, more likely. But I'm gonna wrap it up. We'll be on in a bit. I'm gonna give it some time still. I'm gonna give it, like I said, another hour, 20 minutes to 2 hours, see where it's at. We'll wrap it up though for the morning. The setup's still there. I'm still holding it. It was almost coming back there. We were like about to be where we wanted it to be. Looks like it's accumulating between 3300 and 3305. Which is like the low. Yeah, every time it starts to go, it gives us blue balls there. It's a good setup. Let's see what happens today. We'll be on later though. We'll be on tonight, maybe in a couple hours as well. Just depending on what the market does, we'll see what it does, where it's at. Let it breathe here, but I'll be on in a bit. Yeah, I'm still holding. I'm gonna hold. It's 10:38. I'm gonna hold for this candle ends in 21 minutes. I'm gonna hold for this candle still, and the next one, and see where it's at. Yeah, that's it from me, guys. I'll be on in a little bit. I'll keep you guys updated in Discord.